the unit, 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 the unit.
Welcome back to the Unit Podcast episode. I think this is episode 14. I'm not going to ask you because you don't even listen. So a lot of podcasts bring on guests with interesting stories or interesting jobs or something like that, but I just brought on some fella. Some fella that I used to work with.
Find the boys from up the road.
Yeah, exactly. And I know I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. You might be looking at him, you might be thinking, is he not, or whatever. Yeah, he's from Weston. So introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Deli Ghani.
Deli Ghani.
Limerick born and bred.
So, so he is actually, he does have an interesting story. He's actually the inventor of the Limerick accent. So tell us how you came up with it.
Jesus Christ, man, you put me on the spot here, boy. What am I supposed to say to that? Like?
Only joking with you. But I think this is episode 14. How many episodes did you say you have listened to?
13.
You did in your
I
bollocks.
did, boy.
I'll give you a quiz, so, and ask you about 5 things.
On, so.
All right, what do I call the medication that I came off?
Heroin.
Not that one. Yeah, he definitely doesn't listen. He'd be all intentions. I'm going to listen now. This time I'm going to listen that time, and then
you would ask me to listen to him at a bad time, like when I'd send you videos of where I am.
yeah, I know. But I'd be like, come here. I know you're in the pub, but will you go into the bathroom and watch this for an hour? But 1 second, I'm just going to check what episode number I'm on because that's going to annoy me now trying to figure out what that is. So this is normal, then, like on a podcast, just relax and just chill out. That's it. The
Lemonade.
unit. I'd be talking to ChatGPT and everything on the episodes now.
See?
And the app on the phone, boy. It tells you all the stuff.
Yeah,
But,
I don't have a computer room like you
Yeah.
do it all. Like, hold up now.
this is actually episode 15. Fuck, I didn't realise that.
14 of them.
You watched 14 if you did, I'd say, yeah. So anyway, what about this fuel protest that's going on? Mad, isn't
I
it?
think it's brilliant.
I do as well. I think
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
it's a nuisance. It's somewhere, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
But for what they're doing it for, like they're doing it for all the right reasons.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you hear there was an actual protest today for people who aren't in the haulage sector and stuff like that? They were sending it around in WhatsApp groups and stuff. They were saying if people could come up to the bridge, the flyover by Morrison's pub, drive down to the Morrison's roundabout, come around it, go down onto the motorway in their own cars, and then get out, and they were going doing a march from there up the slip road, back over the bridge, back down the slip road again, and I think just kind of stand around there.
They're going to be blocking the traffic and everything as well, like.
I suppose. Well, I'm not sure what way it would happen, but I suppose the people walking will be blocking the traffic. And they just said, "Look, we request you come down in your cars, park them up, still leave the hard shoulder free for ambulances and ambulances and stuff like that." But you're not on TikTok or anything like that. Did you see the video going around of Chillers Road with the ambulance?
No.
So
I'd be on that road, lad, over where I walk, like.
yeah, but it's on Lidl by Weston.
By
By what's it called? I always forget. What's the name of the estate?
Ballinacurra. No, that would be just the Childers Road, like, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but what is that Ballinacurra that's across from there? That estate?
Ballinacurra Gardens, yeah.
Ballinacurra Gardens, man. I can never.
You always say by Weston.
By Weston, I can never remember the name of it.
You ever see some people that'd be in the middle of Hyde Road, say.
Yeah.
Where are you, Weston? You're in Prospect, like.
So where's Weston?
Weston starts from, Jesus, the shops.
Does it?
Yeah. The shops on. That's
The shops. So from the shops
So
up as far as Lady Lords.
If you're coming up Hyde Road from town, the minute you go past them shops, you're in Weston. But other than that, you're in Prospect the whole ways up.
Even Hyde Road is in
Even
Prospect?
Hyde Road, Prospect,
I never knew that, and I used to live down there. Sure.
No, you lived in Weston.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the place went to the dogs after I left, didn't it? When I was about 3.
33.
But that's the thing, like, even with South Hill, like, when people say South Hill, like, where would you class as South Hill?
South Hill?
No, but what estates would
you... See, I'm kind of from up that area, so I know where it is, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people class Crow Park, so it is.
It is. That's what I'm saying. So, Crow Park, Kincora Park, Keys Park, O'Malley Park are all South Hill.
And where's the Middle Hill then?
But why do you find that so funny?
You used to be saying to me, do you know where the Middle Hill is? South Hill. I used to be there, yeah. Hadn't the clue.
Yeah, but the people...
All I seen was 2 hills, one by the church, as you go, where the no houses are, and one where there's no houses.
Have a guess where the Middle Hill is.
Yeah. But I never seen it.
I'm going to blow your mind now.
There's no fucking fucking road.
You have to walk.
Am I allowed cursing this?
You can say fucking bollocks.
Fuck.
You can say fuck shit cunt, fuck shit ass bitch cunt stupid do-op, right? But leave it there. Don't say the rest of it.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Get it all out of your system. But just don't say the rest of the lyrics, do you get me? But what was I gonna say now? Have you anything that you would like to talk about?
Jesus Christ, how much time have I got?
You have an hour, I suppose.
What you call it? I don't know, I can't off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of something there, man. But mostly, I tell you now, something that gets on my nerves now.
Right.
People that don't use indicators.
Oh. In BMW drivers, like.
Doesn't have to be BMW.
Well, like, if you have, most of the expensive BMWs, expensive Audis, Range Rovers and things, anyone who has a proper expensive car,
they use
it, like,
it's
I don't know.
People, I won't say, it's people out the country. Right?
Yeah.
They're driving along there, right? And they're driving nicely behind them. And they're doing 60 in an 80s one.
Yeah.
And they're looking into fields like that, right? And you know what they're looking at?
What?
Cows, right? And what are the cows doing?
Eating grass?
Eating grass. So he's driving up and down that road, constantly looking into a field of cows eating grass while you're driving 30 kilometres behind him.
Yeah. It's very interesting, though, man. Do you ever see a cow eating grass? Like, if we look and be fucking, we stuck into it. No, like, I plan a documentary about cows eating grass sometimes, like, I'll be fucking stuck into
sharks eating grass.
Shark shaking and all because they need water. Are sharks mammals or fish?
Fish, are they?
I don't know. So they don't need air.
Of course they need oxygen. They has to pass through their gills, but how does it get through their gills then with the water? No, but sure. Because this place is a furnace.
But sure, they don't, like whales, like just hold their breath, don't they?
No, they come up, man. They come up out of the water. Did you see the thing that comes up?
Yeah, the dump valve. What's the other one? Wastegate.
Yeah.
But
they have to breathe through that, like.
Yeah, so did they come up and take a breath of air and then go back down, but they just have lungs that are about that size?
Lungs that are about that size?
Their lungs are about the size of a micro, are they?
How big is a micro?
How big is a piece of string?
I'm a bag of nerves on this shock.
Yeah, but sure, I was too. When you like
I think it still is me.
Yeah. But if you ever watched episode 1, no, I know you probably didn't, right?
I did actually.
But remember me, the state of it, didn't?
Yeah.
I was there going,
what I talk about now?
Well, I suppose, like, and the lights were lying in the back axle off me.
Lights are blinding, man.
I had a pure gammy lighting set up and stuff, but
what about your man over in America that was caught actually, the serial killer fella?
Who's that now? You know more about serial killers now.
The Long Island serial killer. He pleaded not guilty to all the things. I said, there's no way that man could have done that, boy. And then he came out in the other day and said he was guilty 8 murders or something like that.
And is this, are these recent murders or from the 80s or whatever?
In the 90s. I think there were a couple of them happened in the 90s up into the 2000s.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, big lot. And they caught him then. Do you know what they caught him? Eating a pizza. Out of all things.
They caught him in Domino's. Yeah, can I get the large skip? 12 guards coming in.
They were following him like.
What the fuck?
We're live.
What the fuck? My lights are flicking. This is good. Fuck, what am I going to do?
Take that out of my ear.
I'll stop recording. I'll try fix. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's a light here.
Fucking roasting.
I know. I'm gonna no. I'll stop this and I'll clip it. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to take a commercial break, yeah. And we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I'm guessing I must have hit a button on the remote for the lights or something like that because when I was did I even pick up my tea?
No, I mean, I kicked the thing the other day, but that's
you broke it. So
he broke
trying to sabotage it. Next,
who broke the window?
Yeah.
I am the window.
Next time, next weweek. We'll be like, oh yeah, lads. I'm glad you enjoyed me on the podcast. Check out my podcast though, where I have good lights and they don't knock off. Fuck's sake! I put a locker here next to my leg, lads, and it's absolutely massacring the leg off me, stabbing the leg off me. Anyway, back to what you were saying. Your man got caught in Domino's.
Yeah, a pizza man. So they were suspecting.
Was he in a pizza shop or was he at home?
He was fucking walking down through Manhattan or Brooklyn or whatever the fuck he was.
Eating a pizza?
Eating a pizza, but he was.
Imagine walking down the street. I seen a fella coming out of Quick Pick.
Eating a pizza.
7:31 in the morning, just eating a pizza.
So remember the fella that drives to work with the bin truck?
Oh, go on, tell me about it.
Be putting up the store.
Yeah,
he could be listening to this now and he'll know exactly who he is. Like,
Yeah, maybe. Like, but
7 o'clock in the morning, they had a pizza.
yeah, but go on.
But-
Like, so when you were working on the bin truck, there was a fella, and you told me the story. You see, but people don't know.
7 o'clock in the morning, they come in and get a pizza. And if there was, do you know what? He'd ask him to cook it for him and everything.
So he'd
and
just go in and buy like a good fella's pizza or something, or would he go into Dunn's and
you
get
know
it?
the ones that are ready made inside, like it'd be
Oh,
like,
in
it'd be
Centres
like
and
the
stuff.
Dunn's ones, but they'd be ready made.
Yeah.
But if there was none of them there, then he'd pick up a good fella's pizza
And ask
and
him
he'd
to
say,
cook
"Will you
it.
cook that for me?" And I'd say, "What the fuck you doing eating a pizza?" I'm up since 3 o'clock this morning.
3?
Do
Would you be
know
up
what
at that
I
early?
mean? I used to be gone. I used to be on doing what I was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like,
And tell me this:
nothing illegal, no. Like,
how come I have to wear a seatbelt in my car, but you're allowed to hang off the back of a bin truck? How is that fair?
I don't know, man. Honest to God, we'd be often pulled for not wearing seatbelts inside in the truck as well. I
Yeah,
was pulled
even though when you're jumping in and out, like even though you're
once,
doing 2 mile an hour, like
yeah, once, once.
no, you're hardly meant to get in and click it
So
on
like
every
that,
time.
look and get on. No, I'd say
How many pickups would you have? Like,
in a day,
yeah,
pick up to 1,000 bins. Like,
fuck off.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you'll be on the back of it and you just
I
jump off
see
and
my
go.
old route there the other day, right? There was probably 700 or 800 bins, like dogging it out, like, and then
What was? Did you see a picture of it? Or were you talking to one of the
No,
lads?
they don't know me at all, like, because I'm gone 5 years now, was
Yeah.
it? And I'm around the corner, see, I said, fucking, this is my old one anyway. 2 lads there,
Yeah.
firing bins in left, right, and centre. And
Yeah.
I was like that, look, rattling with
Yeah.
the wall in my
Oh, you were on your own,
on my fucking own.
lads. Do you ever fall off it?
Nah, man, you want to be
Do you ever?
stupid.
Do you ever tear the shin
Well,
off yourself even?
But you get broke up a small bit. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing that I used to be worried about was when the lifts would come up, you know, if it catch your jacket, like it often catch your
That'd
jacket.
That'd be funny, man.
Man, it's funny.
Yeah,
but, you know, but if you went into the oak, we'd kill stone dead by
some claim.
finished entirely.
Yeah.
You get some claim, man.
All the end credits have just come up.
Yeah.
The other fella be in the driver's seat and all he hears.
But he wouldn't like
No, I'd hear the EastEnders theme song, like not a slow one.
Yeah.
The slow one when someone is leaving for good. Like when Peggy Mitchell died and all, it's probably like no. That's Coronation Street.
Man, I thought it was fucking Top Gun.
What's that gun?
Why?
But no,
You
but
know
I,
Walshunit, lads, you know?
do you know what?
Davis.
Do you come here often? I seen a woman the other day, and I thought of you, right? Not because you're a woman, but I saw a woman and she was just going for a walk, right? And do you ever see when older people are doing like a power walk thing and they be moving their hands fast, and they're thinking like this will make me fitter now because my head look how fast my hands are moving, like, you know. And she was walking up along a footpath, right? And you know what she did? She just stopped and turned and started walking back.
I swear to God, I've seen, like, as I do walk on the road, like, do you know what I mean? I've seen people doing that as well.
And you're thinking,
Right.
how did she? But what I'd be thinking is, how did she pick that spot to turn around?
Probably used to said, walk up now, start at the bus stop and turn around there.
But you ever be walking through town and then you think, oh no, sure, I have to go back up there and whatever, and you feel like a dope, then just turn around.
When I forgot my phone coming out of the barber shop. Shout out Damien Bourne, Fox's Paul Limerick.
What's in there now? What's his barber's?
Can
Can you say the name of his shop?
I just said it, Bourne's barber shop.
Bones Barbers in Fox's Paw. Do you know where that sign is where it says there's no bin there, even though you know because you can't see a
You only
bin?
seen that there a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place, yeah. Damien, yeah. Fair play to you.
Across the footpath from there.
Yeah. Don't try to go into that sign. You won't get a haircut there. You might just get sign cut. What was I saying though? What did we? Shit. What were we talking about when you said about getting a haircut?
Oh, fucking wanting around signs.
What? No, you forgot your phone.
No, I forgot my
Yeah,
phone.
but do you know when you're in? If I don't know, does anyone else do this? If I'm in town and I just say I was in the barber's and I forgot my phone there or something like that, I actually left my bottle of Luke said in the barber's the other day and I might have to remember now.
Why don't you go back and get it?
I might do, yeah, I might be flat. But you went back to get it and the bottle, oh shit. But you went back to get it and the bottle was like half a mil thick because it was just gone flat. Imagine if that happened.
Either that, it was still in the same place with no Luke.
Still in the same, yeah. And a pile of hair just around it. But, yeah.
This is gone over my head now.
How is it gone out of your head? You're not even finished laughing.
Yeah, I don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah, but say it differently.
Can't, man, there's no...
No. Like if you wanted to say something about a tall person, but you don't want to call him tall, just say, he was about 7 foot, you know? Just reword it.
The way I was on about the Lucas said there, like, it'd be something like, not a way to say it'd be gone over the battle, like,
yeah.
Did you ever see, I don't know what way to word it.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
Look, do you ever see the young fella? He's singing the chocolate off his face. Do you ever see it?
A young fella singing with chocolate all
Yeah,
over
do you ever
his face?
see it? Nah,
No.
I'll tell you in a while. You'll know what it is. When I'm
Is
on
he
about.
like as much chocolate as the young fella with Matilda like?
Nah. It's like someone said,
Is he like the
sing
fella?
another song, we give you another biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's just doing it for the biscuit.
Yeah, like the fella with the fucking Matilda
Has
eating the
never
big
did it. I
cake.
never seen that at all.
I've never seen Matilda.
No.
How, man?
Well,
Matilda's very funny. I can imagine you know
like,
sitting
I
down.
know what it is. I know what it's about. Like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
All them like that.
But Matilda,
like
like,
a snazberry. It tastes like a. What the fuck?
I don't know fucking.
What's a snazberry?
What is that? What is that
And a
about?
rotten vermicious knids.
What Willy Wonka? So, what about if you replaced one word in a film or a TV series with the word Willy? What would you say? What's your favorite film? Do you have a favorite film? I don't have favorite anything. Make sure you're talking into that mic.
Like this one?
Put the mic back on your tonsils. No, just not too far, not too
Right.
close. But anyway,
You're telling me what to do.
do you have favorite
I have
things?
a couple of them. Like
No, but do you have favorite anythings?
films,
Like,
yeah.
do you have
Soccer
favorite
games.
films? Soccer? What about Liverpool Fulham? What do you reckon?
Jesus, you can't even spell ball. Then, like, you know what I mean?
Beat you. That's today, is it? Liverpool and Fulham.
No, I don't even know who's playing today. That's
I was in getting a coffee a while ago in Centra. A fella behind the counter says to me, "Watching the match today, bud." That's all. That's the only
you talked
contact.
around about a box of matches. Like,
Yeah, I
what
was
would you
thinking-
say, like the way you don't like soccer now.
It's
like,
not that I don't like it. I just don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Like,
do not know about any sport at all. Like,
no.
like as I said to you there last time, you'd rather go away and watch a podcast up in Dublin than
100%.
get 2 tickets to the Champions League final.
Yeah.
So if you won a star prize or something,
Yeah.
one was for I don't know what podcast you would be.
My favourite podcast would say, yeah.
And 2 tickets to say I'm going out on a whim here saying United and Real Madrid in the Champions League final. You take the other ones, would you?
Yeah.
And go and watch the podcast.
Yeah. I don't know,
Why
like,
wouldn't you take the United final tickets and sell them?
because
And
I'd
then
love
go
to go,
watch that podcast.
because I have to pay for it then.
You-
Oh, I'll have to buy it.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's
Like-
the same thing. I'm just picking the wrong. I'm spending my money on the ticket for the podcast anyway.
Yeah, but you're not like if you sell the tickets for
Is the Champions League no the best league or the best? Is that the best?
just- they would
tour-
just- we'll just-
it's the best tournament.
Tournament,
Yeah.
So you could nearly ask for what you wanted for.
So what? So there's Champions League and then there's what?
It's the Europa League.
Europa
The
League.
second here,
And with all the same kind of teams now be in both
Nah,
leagues.
it depends on where you finish in your own.
Finish.
I think he still has me.
But but is there like would,
depends, like when you have the normal say Premier League season?
oh, so there's the Premier League as well.
There's the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
So they say the top
Champions
4,
League,
top 4
UEFA
teams in that
League.
qualify for the Champions League, and I think there's a 5th. I think it's the top 5 now. So if you finish in the top
Yeah.
the top 5, you go into that. But that's,
Okay.
that's fair
So
in the early-
are all the leagues linked together then? Do you have to go through one league to get into a different league?
No, man. Jesus, you really know nothing
I've
about soccer, like,
no
do you?
clue.
So you finish whatever in your league, and then
You didn't want to say the word finish.
Yeah, then fuck's sake. But then you play it through the season then as well as your own domestic league as well.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
it's-
haven't a clue what's going on.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of lunatics running around after a soccer ball,
Getting the ball.
hitting the boat and it all over the place.
But I remember when I was younger, if anyone has asked me like what team do you support, I would yeah, United. And if I was to wear a jersey now, a football jersey anyway, like if I draw maybe is it soccer or football? Football.
Soccer, I call it.
Yeah.
Football would be more the GA, like wouldn't it? The GA,
Would it?
the GGGA.
Yeah. What about the time I went to work when we were working together? I don't know, did I tell you about this? And I just came in one day wearing a green jumper, and there happened to be a fucking. Well, I don't know, but I might have seen you in the morning time or whatever, but I was wearing a green jumper just because I just threw on it.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
plain green jumper with a small logo up here. And went away working, and sure, one of the first houses I went into then, you'd know the house and all, stone wall. Nah, look, it's too hard to explain. But anyway, I went into the house. Reminds me of bitching there as well, by the way.
What's her name?
I don't actually know. But if I explained it now in the
Tell
area,
me who it is. No,
I don't know her name. I'm not
Yeah.
good. I'm not good like that. No. But I walked into the house anyway, and the woman came out to the door and answered the door, and I went in bringing stuff into the house, and I walked past the telly, and I realised when I was walking past the telly, the husband was sitting on the couch, looking at the telly. I was blocking his way wearing a green jumper, and Limerick were playing in the final.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know they were playing, and he saw me wearing a green jumper, and then started asking me questions. Yeah. But like, I don't know about Hurley.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Stick
Who?
in the
Yeah.
ball.
Who forgot? Who do you think is going to be the man of the match? I don't know, Hurley. But like, I heard people mentioning that name before.
Yeah, like you see, like, then say normal soccer, say in Limerick, like we could get up there on a Sunday morning there with a bit of a hangover. And imagine trying to play Hurley. Or Hurley? Hurling with a hangover.
Yeah.
Or rugby even, like, you know what I mean?
Roby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tough
did I tell you about Roby? Yeah.
Ruby tattle you.
Yeah. Not that one.
Give it up now, I'll Ruby tattle you.
Yeah. So, I did. We had this conversation. One of the boys was doing up his CV, and he wanted to. Not when you're doing a CV, you always just put down fucking. We have barely looked into the camera, have we?
No.
But I was going.
Happening.
But do you know the way you would always lie and say your hobbies are like walking, listening to music, like horses. What employer? Scared of nothing. Like,
School of hard knocks.
Yeah. What employer is sitting down looking, going, this fella likes listening to music, and this fella likes fishing.
Yeah.
So which one will we pick for the interview? Why do you have to put your hobbies and interests on the thing? Now, I'd say something if it was like space missions, because you'd be like,
NASA.
we can't hire him because he'd be in space and stuff.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So I'd understand that.
Work, like?
But yeah, when the boys put up on his CV, he was meant to say rugby was his
Ruby.
R-U-B-Y.
What about a young fella I went to school with years ago? This doesn't have to come into my head, no. P or something came along, right?
PE?
PE.
Yeah. Physical education.
I was about to say 7th.
Yeah. You were 70 years old?
But he read a note to the teacher.
Right.
His excuse, I won't say his
Billy
name,
Bob.
for having no PE uniform because he left it at home.
How would he remember to bring the letter?
Well, he read the note himself.
Right.
He wrote the note.
Read the note.
He wrote the note himself and gave it to the teacher. Telling the teacher that he left his PE uniform or clothes at home.
If I was the teacher now, I'd look and go, right, and who gave you this letter? And he'd be like, my mother. Right. When did you get that now? This morning. Or the same time when you left the house without your clothes?
Yeah,
he'd be like, and then he'd be saying, dung,
Suspended for 3 days.
Yeah. But
Keep drinking this fucking thing.
yeah, there's one heat there, I don't know. What's up with this? I have a bit of Lucas in there. So.
Anything down now.
What?
There's a nice stereo system over up there now.
I'm telling you now, boy, I have all the fucking stuff here, all the gear.
But as I was saying there, fucking even the other day now, I was coming out, I was between Moreau and Cappamore. Does that work like inside in the van? First of all, just coming to a bend there, a Corolla just comes around the corner, right, on my side of the road, right, so I had to lash on the brakes.
Yeah, but that's what they do, you see, out the country. I understand.
And they won't use the indicator then. They'll just turn.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
But what annoys me about that, right, that's fair enough, I understand, because when you're on the back road, you kind of use the whole road until you come to a bend.
Yeah, but while I know everyone is different, right, but I'll keep closer to the wall than the middle of the road because it's
the ditch,
the ditch.
Yeah,
because of that reason.
Well, yeah, but when you're coming to a bend, like,
yeah, when I'm coming to a bend, I go in. I know you can't see me, but I go in close. Say if there's a lot of bushes and things.
Yeah.
I go in close.
Oh yeah, of course. When you're coming around the bend, yeah.
I've often done it and went in that close to the bushes, and so me just didn't come over the white line like. And if I was, do you know what I mean? It's
what I find is. Do you know the way when someone
drive your fucking car?
Do you know the way? And when you're in the van with him, then he'd be like, "These are the people who caused the accident." See that? And I'm like, "All right, man, can we get back? Can we get back to talking about yogurt and that woman who just?"
When I was driving around the bin that time, like I had my phone in my hand, like at the same time.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, she came around the bin the wrong side and nearly made me drop my phone.
I on the brakes then, and she was looking at me like,
but like I lost my game of Snake over her. But
that's what the light went off. I'd say was it.
I could probably boat in the place. I'd say I must have hit the. But then again, the remote is up there. I don't know. But LEDs can be a bit funny. But imagine if we look down.
Can I vape?
I don't know. I'd say maybe lean off the camera and vape.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll just take an old. If I come in still. Yeah, 1 second.
Go on, so yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. about him. Come on, we start talking about him because he's gone. Let's talk about him. But he was vaping away before the episode, and then he was like, I'm not even going to use this vape now because I'm choking over it. So he'll come on now and he'll be... See? See?
I was nervous, you see, Walsh, you know what I mean? If I might step 1 minute.
You shy?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. But why does you think you has not had sex before? But yeah, do you know what
Will I just start calling you David? Why doesn't anyone call you David? Like, that's your government.
It's not
now,
nice.
Like, right, David.
Yeah, but it's like I knew Dara.
People do call me Dara, like.
I know. There's one of the boys I know, right? And there's a fella, you'd know the same fella now as well, and he has a nickname. And
Wait, before, no, fellas with nickname, I purposely call them by their real name.
this is it, right? But one of the boys does that to a fella and doesn't call him by his nickname because he thinks that he doesn't deserve to have a nickname.
How can you deserve to have a nickname?
I don't know. Like, you know, if you're
ever see LEG when your man, he says, is it LEG or what? He goes, whatever my name is. And then he goes, but that's just a nickname. What it says, and who is Nick? Oh yeah, or this is my friend Nick.
I don't know.
You don't know you have the video of him there, or the DVD?
Video,
the DVDs, the tapes, in the tape.
But yeah, I don't know. That sounds like more of a Borat thing, doesn't it?
That's. Listen, that is the funniest film I ever seen in my life.
You watched it in the cinema? You said, did you?
Yeah, man. I was about 10, like.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like genuinely piss.
Yeah,
I couldn't hold it in. Like, he's fucking hilarious. Like.
Did I watch it in the? What about when he's in like, where is he?
The film, no, the actual films he was in, like the likes of what's that, Talladega Nights and all.
Oh, when he was just Sacha Baron Cohen, like.
One, two, gone in the
No. Do you not like The Dictator?
Nah,
I
it
can't.
reminds me of my father's crowd.
Moving on.
Emergency exit. But meanwhile, back at the ranch.
But yeah, I tried to put on The Dictator there recently enough, and kick that out there. And
No, don't be coming in here anymore.
There's just a rat coming in. Sorry, but I tried to watch The Dictator recently enough, but you know me, I can't sit down and watch films.
Why
I
not?
just
Like,
can't. I don't know.
But you were on about favourite films. Like, do you have a favourite film? Like,
This is the same fella. No, I won't sit down and watch an hour-long podcast, but I watch a film for 2.5 hours.
films, like, yeah.
If I was,
Because films, you see, stabbing knives and guns and all.
yeah, but what? So is that what I need? So is that what I need to get more people interested? Or what? Like, just sitting like that with a knife. But like, anyway,
Well,
lads,
what
right?
would-
So we
like,
then
if
got a
you-
chicken roll.
Like somebody asked you, what your favourite film is. You'd said The Simpsons movie or something.
No,
Or
I actually.
fucking, I don't know.
That's a good one.
Find a name.
Oh, find a name, oh man. Twist
like,
it in, boy. No, do you know what it is, right? So whatever way the fucking I think of
Did
it.
you just lose interest?
No, it's not even that, right? I don't have a favourite anything. I have a favourite.
Car.
No.
But you had two Passats.
Yeah, but I actually had it before, but I had 17 Corollas, and I still wouldn't say, Corolla is my favourite. I don't know what it is.
So
I don't think I have a
Remember
favourite.
back in the boy
Yeah.
the Hondas, boy, they were the ones, boy.
Yeah.
I thought there was no car better than them, like none.
Yeah, and
I
there's
see, like when they kind of started fizzling out, when people were buying Audis and things like that, I was.
what do you have? Two Doc VTEC SIR Civics.
I had two SIRs and one VTI. And
Three, and they're all EK shape, were they?
EK4s, and I had two Trunos and one Living. And they were the biggest balls of shit I ever got. People fast,
Yeah.
a glorified Corolla.
Didn't like them at all?
I didn't like them at all.
No. Did you have any other like kind of performance cars, no, like that, or
No,
that was it? That was your venture.
I'm going back years, boy.
The closest now I've had to anything kind of old and sporty, I had a 1.6 SI Corolla.
Yeah, but was it one of the newer shape ones?
No. It was the E10 shape, like the ones that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The ones. Say what year? would that be?
96.
Do you ever remember the old 20 valve Corollas?
Yeah.
That shape.
Oh yeah, like the one Big Tom had. The 20 valve.
Yeah.
It was that shape.
They're still nice, them.
But it was a 1.6, and when you looked at the engine code, it was a fucking Avensis engine code. the same engine code as the Ventus because it was obviously just tuned differently.
Oh, no,
or different ECU or something.
What year was that car like when you had
I think it was actually 96.
Ventus around then, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Or the old fucking...
No, there was a 98 Aventus.
I thought it was the...
98
Green
Aventus.
E was before that.
Yeah. So the Aventus started in about 98, I think.
No, I think 90...
I've never seen a 97.
I have to Google that, no.
No, watch. We'll do ChatGPT. He was only asking me a while ago. What's the story with ChatGPT, right? So, man, you just ask it anything and it will tell you rather than you having to search Google.
Give me 6 Latin numbers.
Click into things, right? Watch. Well, bud, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. How about you? Everything going okay on your end?
Yeah, come here. I'm just here with my friend Ghani. Can you tell him what your name is, please?
Of course. Hey, Ghani. I'm ChatGPT. I'm a virtual assistant.
No.
So I can help
What's
answer
that? My
questions.
ChatGPT, I'm a virgin?
Oh, hold on, right? I want you to tell him what your nickname is.
Got it. Yeah, so you can just call me ChatGPT.
No.
Or just GPT.
No. What's the nickname that I gave you? Can you remember?
I see what you mean. I don't actually remember a nickname from before.
And you
If you
tell me
gave
then that he can do anything.
You're making a show of me now in front of my friend.
They're making a show of Mammy. See, he's sick. Listen.
Gotcha. No worries at all. Yeah, Ghani, just so you know, I can
Good
help
luck,
with-
ChatGPT. Dasser.
Well, come here. 1 minute now. I have a question to ask you, but I want to remind you, your nickname is Dirty Gomi.
Got it. Thanks for letting me know. I'll keep that in mind. So, yeah, what was your question? I'm ready for it.
Tell me what your name is. He's taking ages. It must have been...
What were you using it for anyway? About
No,
the fucking
1 minute.
Corollas?
Yeah, about the Aventus. But no, it must be...
Well,
1
I'm
minute.
checking it out now. 'Cause
No, I'm going to check. I'm going to ask him. 1 minute now.
Nice to meet you.
Fuck
I'm
off, you
excited to help you get
bitch.
things done.
No.
Let's get started.
Anyway, you can look it up there because my thing is not
You can tell
cooperating.
away
with
there
me.
for our podcast.
I was on a TikTok live and I was asking him a lot of questions and I had him called Dirty Gomi and he was like, yeah, sure, you can call me Dirty Gomi. I was like, no, not Gomi, go me. And I thought he was going to say like, as like
But is
two.
that an Irish thing? Just go on me. Would they use that anywhere else? Like,
I think
man, if you have some, like, one of the lads working with us, Charleville, you know who we are. Like,
He won't listen to this, will he?
no.
Tell him
yeah.
you talk about it. for
I
ages.
send him a video now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
1 minute, so.
But yeah, so what am I saying? Yeah, so I was telling him like saying like Dirty Gomi and he was saying like, oh yeah, Dirty Gomi, yeah, Dirty
Charleville,
Gomi.
do you know where the pedal tackies are?
And yeah, so he was saying it like Dirty Gomi and all, and I was like, no, go me. And I thought he was gonna change it, but I actually taught him how to say it properly.
But he was saying go me, like as if
He was
go
doing-
me, yeah.
Yeah, but he was doing all that, and I kept correcting him, and eventually he was like, oh yeah, I got it, Dirty Gomi, like perfectly. It's
But he
mad.
still remember. He didn't remember.
He didn't remember it that time, which is very
Take
weird.
the fucking
But what I
events
wanted to do-
We're
yeah.
talking about dirty gummies and ChatGPT, like 2 spoons.
I thought you were going to say a bold word there.
I was.
Hi, how are you?
Dirty gummy answer the phone.
Answer the
They
phone.
were the voice,
no.
yeah. They would-
He's still listening, so shush. This is very annoying.
Just Google it all together.
Yeah.
Phone the office.
Yeah.
What you mean yesterday?
Phone.
Keep it up now and I'll phone the guards.
So you would think it's funny when someone says phone instead of ring.
Yeah, instead of ring, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things like that. Do you,
Phone the pizza.
do you remember? Do you remember the time we were in a shop and the young fella had the tongs from the bakery?
Oh, yeah.
The young fella, remember the little child?
Yeah, you can pick it.
We were there.
You tell him the story.
So we were in picking up a few bits. And we seen this little child. and he was with his sister or
His
brother?
brother or sister.
Yeah,
or
there was
something.
there was two kids there anyway, and one of them was just walking around nowhere near the bakery section, and he just had this fucking tongs
From
like,
the bakery.
from the bakery,
Yeah.
like that you'd use for your
He was
fucking.
down looking at beans. And
Yeah, he was in a completely different section, and he was walking around with this shock, snapping it together like that. And after about 20 minutes, we had seen him, and then we went and picked up a few bits, and then we kept
He was
seeing
up
him.
at the counter.
Was it? And we kept saying, like, he still has it. Like, we thought it was very funny because we're two children, like, and we thought it was funny. And next thing he discovered, after about 20 minutes of having it, he started picking up, like, bars of chocolate and things like that. And he looked at his brother or sister, whoever it was, and started going, look. And the other one was going, what? And he goes, you can pick things up with it. We were like, what did you think it was all the time? Like,
Oh, man, that was funny. We were saying it for weeks.
yeah, we still say it. Just sometimes
Yeah,
we
yeah.
say, you can pick things up with it.
Yeah.
But when you were saying about the people out the country, a lot of times kind of taking over the road and stuff like that, what I was thinking, do you ever see when they're coming up to a junction, like to a turn right or a T junction or something like that, their car won't even be anywhere near the turn, and they'll start turning.
Yeah.
And they'll start just drifting across the road. I was in Dublin. Yesterday, right? And I was parked at the white line by a stop sign, right? And my indicator on to go left, right? And a moped.
Shot out.
No,
Shot out. Knock the duck down too. We'll put that in as well.
I don't know.
Did you ever see that? Not
No.
unbelievable.
No,
now
no.
when he's doing the reconstruction of the accident.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and he has the banana and he's there on a motorbike. Shot out. I'll show it in a few minutes.
So I was stopped at the
Pretty
white
mad.
line, and the motorbike came up in front of me, we'll say, from the opposite side, and wanted to turn in to the road that I was on. But I was here fully on the left hand side. There was another lane next to me for turning right, and then there was two more lanes for the opposite direction. And your man came up this way, man. I swear to God, he skint the front of my van, even though.
And a motorbike.
Yeah, but even though there was another lane next to me for turning left. And he came over and went into that lane and then drifted over. He cut the fucking back axle out of the corner. Like,
I meant to say it, Joe. I forgot to tell you. Remember I got my car fixed there, the back thing.
Mm.
I was inside in town the other day. This day, or was it yesterday?
yeah, so what happened? 1 minute now, we'll go back to the start. So what happened was, so when I'm parking my car anywhere, I'll park at the opposite side of the car park where there's no cars there. And it'll be pure quiet, and I have to walk in for about 5 minutes.
Oh,
to
you
get.
do that as well, though.
But listen a minute now, hold on a second now, we'll get into that. So I'll park miles away, whatever, and I'll have to walk for ages then to get back. So if we were ever going anywhere then, he'll park his car down the end of the car park and go, this is where you park your car now, isn't it?
Take a photograph.
And so he'd be like, this is where you'd park your car now if you were going in here, wouldn't it? I'd be like, yeah, because I don't want people baiting off my car. So he was parking his car somewhere, and he was in the car with somebody, and they were like, oh, why are you parking so far away? Park up near the door. Was it raining or just cold?
It was miserable, yeah.
Yeah, so...
It was the one time I done it. Like,
Yeah, so the person said to him, oh, will you park up near the door? Go on. So I parked up near the door and someone bailed off the car.
slapped off it.
So
And
what
it-
did she do? She just walked away?
She drove. Well, she was driving, so she drove.
No, but I
away.
mean, did she get out and still go into Tesco?
No, somebody else seen her and came in and told me. And
So she
went out.
moved her car away from it so it wouldn't look like
so
it was her.
It all got sorted anyway.
Yeah.
So
Name and shame. What was her name? Fucking bitch.
So it all got sorted anyway. So it was done about a week. Then I was inside in town last week. I was coming down by. So you pass out the chicken hut and you're going down towards Duns and
So you
Henry Street.
turn right at Chicken Hut down by the Stella Bingo.
Down to Stella
No, that's
Bingo.
not the Stella, is it?
It is, yeah.
Stello?
So there's traffic lights there, right? So you can turn right.
Straight, it'll bring it down to the river.
Straight, bring it down to the river. So you can turn right in both lanes.
Yes, yeah.
So I had to.
Yeah, if you turn right in both lanes, see, the first lane is for turning right, going down by Apache, and
And
turning right
yeah,
at Zanet.
yeah, so-
Whereas the other lane is for going over and going left
Yeah.
and going out by
out
the
over
maternity.
bridge, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in the lane to pull up right outside Duns. So I
Yes.
was on the left lane, so
Mm.
because it's dropping somebody
Yeah,
off.
you're on the left lane, but you're turning right,
But
and people
this
don't
fella
realise
then
that.
was on the
Inside-
inside lane,
yeah.
right? So I was turning, and here he was coming towards the back of my car,
Mm.
right? So when you're turning, you're going to have a look into the mirror.
So was he in the right lane trying to go
He was
straight
in the
across?
right- No, he was turning right as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
But when I pulled up beside him in the first place, when you pull up beside someone, like, you're obviously going to look and look.
Yeah.
And look, I said, I know, I took no notice. I was driving off anyway, but I got ahead of him a couple of feet. And just as I was turning, I looked in the mirror, I could see him coming at the back of my car. Didn't notice, right? A beep like that.
He beeped?
Oh, he did. So he was odd.
Wait, why did you beep if you didn't notice?
I looked in the mirror and I could see him. Like, this was going to hit me. Like,
yeah.
So I beeped anyway. Beeped.
Yeah, beep the hoot.
Beeped the hoot, the horn, the honker.
Yeah.
And fucking. So he was there. Sorry, blah blah blah, out the window.
Imagine if
So
he
when
actually said that.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah.
Sorry, blah blah blah.
So I was grand. All right,
You should have given him a thumbs down like I did.
It's when I got out of the car, then I just looked.
Oh, the car rolled off.
No, it wasn't. He hit the car, but you can't notice it. Does that make any sense?
How do you know?
You can see it. You can see, but I didn't. It was Jesus. It was that minor of a tip.
So it was
Like
when
you go and see my car now, you will have to go out and look at it.
Yeah.
But if you were walking past it, you wouldn't notice it.
Yeah.
So fucking a week. It was only fixed a week, like
Lads. And it was close enough to where the other damage was, like.
this very same side.
Lads.
Do you know what I mean?
There's people out there just
No, when I'm selling my car, I'm putting it in as a non-crash.
Yeah, and damage repairable.
Damage repairable. Yeah.
But do you know what? Boils my blood as well, right? Because
Boils your piss.
you
Boils
start-
your blood has gone out the duffel cuts.
Is it though?
I say boil my piss now. I don't think anybody says that as well.
Yeah.
I got that on a podcast as well, though.
Did you?
Boils my piss, yeah.
From Ireland, like?
Oh, Man United podcast, something that you wouldn't be listening to.
No, I'd rather listen to a local podcast and support my own rather than listen to the Queen's people.
Here's me, didn't say Man United and they wear a Celtic tracksuit.
Yeah, but sure, they're not going to be playing against each other, like, are they?
Why not?
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, we were on about. I always come on here and I always talk about things that annoy me.
Can I wear those?
If you want. He wants to put on a pair of headphones that aren't plugged in. But like he's on a construction site. But if you ever get a chance to listen to an episode, you'll hear that I'm.
I listened to this one.
You better know.
I found myself a go on me.
Yeah.
What's your name? ChatGPT.
I always talk about things that annoy me, and something that really annoys me. Right, there's this one petrol station that I always drive past. Right, and I go in there. I'll get a coffee when I leave in the morning time. Before I go, I'll fuel up and I'll get coffee, whatever. But then when I get up the road, about an hour up the road, there's another petrol station. I always stop into it and I'll get another coffee and use the toilet and might get 3 or 4 sausages out of Deli, just something handy because it'll still be early in the morning, right? So I kind of always get 3 or 4 sausages and a coffee. Sometimes if I'm not getting a coffee, I might get a fizzy drink, whatever, right? But I know you're the same as me now. I'm very weird about keeping my hands clean and stuff. Yeah. And I know that it's not a very manly thing because there's people on building sites and stuff like that and they're stirring their fucking tea with a piece of, with a bit of dog shit. Do you know what I mean? And there's like, wow, that's good for you, get it into you. I can't.
They went to McDonald's when they give you tea roast and hot bite, they give you all the sugar and no fucking stick thing.
Yeah. No,
What
stop.
happened to me yesterday was like that. Like, this shit.
Like as if it's a glass of wine.
Yeah.
But like, I'm feeling notes of coffee.
Yeah, like mine was with the coffee that time that you were talking about. See, a told show I watched one.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah, and it was in that same petrol station, right? But so I'm very funny now. So I would have my hands wouldn't be manky from at that time in the morning. They'd just have touched a few things, not that kind of way. But I'm thinking, I'm taking out sausages now with my bare hands, and I'm eating.
I only started doing that now because you were doing it like if say you weren't doing it.
Yeah.
Say like if I'm opening up the shutters and the van, like.
Yeah. But
I won't start eating something then over that. The rest comes down to you. Like,
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I've.
trying to put a gloves. Oh shit.
He's wrecking the place.
People, I'm used to this podcast.
Yeah, people will be like, "I'm not listening to that. He keeps making noise off the microphone." But yeah, like even the boxes that you would be carrying, like, give it the door, like.
They're not like you see them cleaning them, like.
And no one pisses on them.
Do you know it's pure funny, right? I know I'm gonna get caught here because like I never leave boxes in people's houses, right? Never know, right? So someone comes say, there was a driver there last week and he left a couple of things there.
Yeah.
Will you take them away?
No.
But listen,
not my job.
I went over. She goes over there. They were full of water, right? And leaves.
And you want to eat sausages after
right?
then?
So I said to myself, how am I going to do this? I said, fuck, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet one.
I'd
So
be
as
biting
they
no
were
bullet.
stacked up, right, I lifted one up.
I wouldn't bite the bullet. I'd start spitting all over the bullet.
I lifted one up, emptied the water out of it, and then the other one was obviously dry, so I took that out just to see what that was like. That was dry. Then the third one was there.
2 rats.
12 snails inside now. Enjoying themselves. just sitting there.
12 snails. Look it up, Joe.
They weren't the ones with the shells at all. They were the ones like the snats that leave the trail.
Oh, so they weren't snails. They were slugs.
What are they?
Homeless snails.
Homeless snails.
Yeah. Slugs.
Snap with a crash helmet.
Yeah. Slugs.
Slugs, snails.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Snails have a shell. Slugs don't.
So how did they get the shell?
They were born that way. You got it from the mama.
Do you ever see that? How are they born with a shell? What turtles are as well, sure, aren't they?
Are they? Oh, they are. Well, surely.
Yeah,
But it's probably like, is a shell, I wonder, is a shell like similar to like a fingernail? Like the what it's made out of, like.
What's the fingernail made out of?
Fingernail.
Plastic.
Shellac.
But,
Gel.
No, but you ever see the what
Acrylic.
you call it? That's right. Yeah. But you ever see the what you call it?
We still have to get to what's the name about that petrol station, but go on.
I'll tell you another thing about a petrol station.
After mine.
But you ever see the? You see, you don't match that. I shouldn't even be talking. When the crabs,
What?
they be robbing the fucking shells off the other crabs and things.
Crabs rob shell. Oh, yeah, like a hermit crab.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like one about your petrol station. No,
Yeah, but a
I'll
hermit
tell you
crab-
another one about a petrol station in a minute. I'd starve before I'd buy something inside there.
Would a hermit crab like make it live in a can of Coke? Is that them ones?
I don't know, but did they be robbing shells after? They'll fight for shells, like.
And will they?
And I don't know who owns the shells then.
Oh.
I don't know because I don't know nothing about.
Or will they?
What's your man's them that lives under the sea? SpongeBob. What's the
Michelle, Patrick. He's the starfish man.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, the owner. What's his name? Guess.
He's a waiter, isn't he?
Waiter.
He always in the crab with the fucking.
What's his name? Guess.
I don't know.
Guess one. What? So so this fellow was a waiter, and he has the tasher.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on, yeah, he's a crab.
What's his name?
Guess.
I don't know. Dave. It's not David, is this?
Mr. Krabs. He's the owner of the Krusty Krab.
Ah, man, you watch too much television.
SpongeBob. Do you ever watch SpongeBob?
No.
SpongeBob
I
is
know,
very
I know
good.
about him, like, but I wouldn't be sitting there watching.
They were
But
there.
you all, remember your man that we were working with, sir? Yeah, how am I supposed to know who that is?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Oh,
on,
shit.
yeah, he didn't know who
Yeah.
Motley was.
Motley was, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what the quality of this sound is going to be like, but sure, hopefully it's all right.
Is it all right?
No, that's too close. Oh yeah, so this petrol station, right? So I go in, I'll go to the toilet, and the reason I like to go, even if I don't need to go, I'll still go because I like to stretch the legs so I go up the stairs because it's upstairs. And then I'll make piss, whatever, and I'll go to wash my hands. Nothing in the yoke.
Not yet.
Every single time I go into that petrol station, there's no hand wash.
Mm.
So then you walk out of the bathroom, and there's a disabled toilet. And there's sometimes then I'd go in there and I'd wash my hands in there, and then you look and it's just closed. And there's just no one, or there's someone in there. And I'm just standing there with my hands, standing like that with my two hands.
Just
walking. No, but just, no, sure, but like, what's the point of wetting them?
like if I was at work, I'd just wipe them off my.
Yeah, but sausages.
But if we're washing our hands with just water, like we can just. I know,
Yeah,
I would
but it's not
soap or
fucking-
whatever.
It's not hygiene.
But that other 1 minute now, that petrol station, boy, I've often been out the road, starving coming in the road, and I'd pass that man out.
Which one? Whereabouts?
Uh,
You don't have to name it, like. The one that I said is
no,
unreal?
No,
All right.
it's. What can I say it now? If I'd give it away straight away, you see.
Tell me in
But
terms.
anyway, roll 720.
720.
720, and everything else inside there is overpriced.
Yeah.
It's a petrol station on its own.
A rural place, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking criminal for the prices inside. I
720.
think it was €3 for a jambon, but that's right, is it?
No, 250.
Yeah.
jambon.
Yeah.
But that's mad as well.
Man, I got a roll, hot chicken, but normal stuff, a bit of lettuce and onion or something.
Can I just get a hot chicken roll there with normal stuff and lettuce?
Yeah. 720. I nearly died. The roll now was like that in my hand. I nearly dropped it from the price.
Keep on it and put it on your shelf at home.
Yeah. He'd take one bit of it.
Yeah.
Keep it. Yeah.
But do you ever see people in front? I always talk about delis on this constantly.
Yeah, like the one in Hermit, yeah? That's in Limerick.
Decent, yeah.
No, it's nice.
It
but
is.
I'd rather, can I say a company name?
Yeah.
I'd rather a Spare than them, like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I think Spare is way nicer.
I don't know. I don't. Do you know
Don't
what?
get me wrong, no.
I don't
would
think
have it out of a deli there, like. But
I don't think it matters what breed of a shop it is. I think it's down to the shop.
I don't know. Although
Because I think like I don't think like all Centra's food is the same. I don't think
don't
all
know.
Spar's food is the
I
same.
when we went to Centre, I know. By looking
It's
at the
never
hot chicken,
McDonald's like.
but
Do you know McDonald's is just the
but
same
even,
everywhere like.
Even what you call it, I've had Abra now in other places outside Limerick,
I like
and
that
it's
now.
way different.
Yeah.
Way different, like. Not in a good way, like.
I keep seeing pictures of a taco chip on a sign in one of the shops that I'd be in the whole time.
Yeah.
Not a shop, a shopping centre that I'd be in the whole time. And I keep seeing this like it's like a sandwich board with a picture of a taco chip on it, man. I'm like,
And they make the taco
every-
chip. Why don't they, like, how do they get the taco chips to look like that? Like,
they varnish the food and everything.
the way I know you.
Man, as true as anything, when they're
When they
doing
take a
photo
picture,
shoots,
yeah.
when they're doing photo shoots for food, they'll get a burger and they'll be varnishing it, and they'll get like, what is it? What is it that they use? PVA glue instead of
I know what that is.
mayonnaise. They'll use like different things to make it look decent. Yeah. And
like your spaghetti bolognese, is it?
Pescetti. Why? What about my spaghetti bolognese?
Oh man, how can you just do it? Get the spaghetti, put it on the plate.
Right. Spaghetti, no.
Spaghetti,
No, I
like,
don't eat spaghetti.
or whatever pasta.
Pasta I
you
use, yeah.
and then put the meat on it and use red grated cheddar.
Yeah.
And that's nice. That's
Yeah. Why would you get sick though with that?
I wouldn't get sick like.
Or
but
would you
it's-
eat it and go, ugh?
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't eat it
Why?
because I prefer to mix the fucking. I sounded like a wanker, like
Yeah.
mix the fucking the pasta with the meat. Like
I
and
do that
wouldn't
sometimes.
Use, I swear down. Look, I'm not full of shit or nothing. I would not use Dalmia for the life of me.
Why? It's nice.
It's just nah. I'd rather use normal tomatoes themselves. Like and
No, but it's just six
Yeah,
tomatoes,
no,
doesn't it?
but I can't
Like
use
chopped tomatoes, yeah.
tomatoes in that, and a bit of fucking garlic or whatever,
Yeah.
and basil.
But
Or as the
Jose,
Americans call it basil. Cilantro.
But yeah, I don't know. But you're mad with food. Like you'll sit down and you'll make a pasta dish with no meat in it. Like
mincemeat. Beef.
no, but you often make it with no meat.
yeah. Go on,
I'd
meat.
be bored off my head. I'd be sitting like that eating.
No, it's still
tired
nice,
now.
though, like, do you know what I mean?
I know it'd be
There
nice.
isn't any pastas though with meat inside it, is there?
What?
I don't know. Carbonara. There's another one that people cut up rashers and put into it.
Bad. Do you ever eat with bacon in it?
What's yours?
Who cares?
But it's not the carbonara.
Okay, I'm not taking food advice from somebody who doesn't like chips.
It's not that I don't like
You don't like chips.
Nah, it's not that I don't like them at all. It's when you go in some places and they give you a plate and the chips are up that height. That puts me off it. Like I'd rather a plate, right? Say
Look
like,
at all them
say like
chips.
that. Look, say that's a plate, right?
Right.
And half of it blocked off, and them half for chips, and the other half for chips at the other side. So when I eat that half, I'll know that there's more chips on the other side. But if I see
Explain that in English there.
so if I see a load of food in the plate, it just I'd rather have it in sections to get me. I don't know, it's mad boy. It just like a big load of spuds. Now spuds are decent, right? But if you see if you
Like I
see
can't eat that section of food. I'm full.
no, but if you see like a big plate of food, like big burger,
Yeah.
right? A burger,
Man, I got past chipper last night.
yes.
I got a. Do you ever get the paddy pounder?
Nah.
I got a paddy pounder last night. 2 quarter pounders.
What's it like outside? I don't know. I've been out there since you
Not too bad. It was. It was grand.
Shout out to Pa.
He's after making the place way bigger and all, so it's way easier for him to get all the food out and stuff. You know what I mean? But when you said what's it like out there, and I said not too bad. What you meant was the queue.
Yeah.
Because it's actually unreal.
But
do you know what I mean?
inside of it, like
It's all wide open now.
yeah.
Do you know? Yeah. So
You can take what you want, like.
before they'd be walking across each other and
Yeah,
stuff, and they'd be
yeah.
getting in each other's way and stuff like that. But now they have it kind of streamlined so that there's people on one side working, there's people on the other side working, and then Pa's just going around
Says
giving
your
out.
man then about fucking bouncing off the camera. I was about
But
to say.
Padden's just going around giving out to everyone, and he has
No.
room to do that.
Yeah,
No, do you know what I mean? But I was there actually last night, and I was getting my food, and I was talking to Pa, right? I was standing there talking to Pa. There was a lot of people here, and Pa was there chatting to me, whatever, and we were talking for just about 3 minutes, we'll just say.
Yeah.
But in a busy place, like that's a long time, do you know what I mean?
It is, yeah,
He
yeah.
turns back to Danny and he goes, "What's going on, bud?" or something. He goes, "You're having a chat with Walsh, aren't you?" Smart.
yeah.
Oh man, he got him a rapid
They're
one.
having a meeting.
Yeah, he got a rapid one. But yeah, I got the paddy pounder. It's a fucking burger bun, 2 quarter pounders, an egg, rasher, cheese, lettuce,
That's in the burger,
onion,
yeah?
onion,
Onion.
and burger sauce. I think. Man, I swear to God,
What was the
I had to get my
out there last time?
I had to get my neighbour to give me a hand to bring it in home.
Yeah.
It was that heavy, man.
Oh,
it
you
was-
were two shovels
I
stuck
felt
together.
like I felt like I was carrying an alloy in home.
An aluminium.
I felt like I was carrying a Scirocco in home, and it was fucking man. But what
As well. I need to get a good set of wheels as well.
what did you ask me? What did we have out there? The sandwich
Yeah.
box, is it?
That was unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I often told people about that. I'd be like, get the club sandwich box out there, and they'd be like,
Man.
a sandwich for your dinner. I'm like, man, trust me,
Yeah, fair
know,
nice now.
because there's
Half again.
yeah.
Oh, that stew.
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
No, see,
Yeah, I'm back again.
yo, I don't give a damn. But
Yo.
what was I saying? So so you don't like chips. Couldn't eat your section. We were in the chicken hut. We were in the chicken hut one day. We were only young at the time. We kind of had fuck all, whatever. So one of the boys turned around and he ordered his food, and they told him the price of the food, and he was like, "What?" Because when you're in a place, any place, and you just get one extra piece of chicken or
Yeah,
something,
delighted.
but it brings up the
Yeah,
price
yeah.
mad, like, and
Oh, if they know that they're doing it, feel like.
yeah, because like if you just want to get, we'll say, a meal that has 2 pieces of chicken, like a snack box meal, but the minute you go, oh, can I get this extra piece of chicken, your price then has gone up,
yeah.
because they know,
An extra 35
or
cents.
something like that. No, way more. And so he did that, and the price went up too high for him because he didn't have much money. And he looked and goes,
Nobody should have said breaking.
yeah. Give me a bite off it.
Yeah, take
No,
a bit off it. Yeah,
Nobody said you're one behind the counter. Cancel one of them sessions, the chicken. A session of chicken.
Oh, man, I'm fucking sweating inside here, boy.
Yeah, we're back in the little fucking handy studio, which is the very exact same size as the back of a car.
Yeah, yeah.
But look, it serves its purpose. We're here then, like, at a big angle, trying
Yeah,
to
that's
not
right,
be
yeah.
up on top of each other's shoulders. But
Will I start rapping?
do one rap there, you, and I'll take a stretch. No, that was nice.
But,
How
yeah.
are we getting on? I wonder how far we're gone. Picture of I always think. Imagine if I looked and it wasn't recording,
Oh, man.
and imagine us trying to recreate
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
stuff that
yeah,
we
yeah.
just did.
But if it was recording and we thought it wasn't, I was chatting.
Yeah,
Calling people names.
yeah. But
I have the cough again. Fucking.
yeah. So
Aye.
I have the coffee. I didn't take the suck off the vape probably, but what I was thinking, right, was, what I was saying to you a while ago, I think we ended up getting sidetracked or whatever, but when you were saying about like favourite films and things like that, yeah, I don't think I have a favourite anything, right? So like I have,
But like, me didn't say, and you said you don't have a fit. Like, if you had a genre of films, is that the right word to say, is it?
genre or whatever, I suppose, yeah.
What would you be more interested in? Like, would it be comedy or...
I'd probably put on a comedy, yeah, because I think it'd be easier for me to follow.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Yeah,
watched for the
do that.
You're going to be laughing at me now. I probably said this to you recently anyway, but you know what I watched recently?
A soccer match.
Training Day.
Brilliant film.
Oh, man.
Do you know what's, like, out of all them
Don't
kind
spoil
of
anything,
films,
no.
did you know what? It would be Danny Brasco.
No,
It's
I
one
mean-
of the best films I've ever seen.
I mean, don't tell me the end of any films, like, whatever, but when I
Like-
was watching Training Day, and obviously people have probably seen Training Day because it's out since, what, the 90s?
Nah, it's a bit later on the 2000s.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And,
Matt.
yeah. But
My bleep.
he says it some amount of times in the film, doesn't he? I
Yeah,
thought it was just that one
brilliant,
time.
that Denzel, isn't it?
Just want a fag down
Yeah,
the road.
yeah. Do you
But-
see your man? What's your man? Your man that does the impression of him. He takes him after.
Oh, the comedian?
Yeah, not Eric Spears. There's another
The
fella.
skinny
that-
fella?
Skinny fella,
Yeah, I can't remember. I think he does Chris Rock and all as well.
Ah, man, he's brilliant. But
Yeah.
no, that's... You're thinking of
Chris Rock.
Pharaoh. Is it something Pharaoh?
Oh, yeah.
Jay Pharaoh.
Albie. Albie Farrow. But
But no, I'll show you him there in a few minutes. He's very good. Like, as you think it was him.
I don't know. But
I wasn't even vaping, then I'm choking.
when I was saying it to when I was saying it a while ago, what do you want about the coop?
The croop, is it?
Oh, the croop. Whoop and cough. Turn away from me.
Whooping cough.
Did you never hear that?
Whooping cough with your whooping cough.
Is it whooping?
Whooping cough.
Whooping.
The whooping
Oh,
cough.
whooping. So what? It's whooping.
Whooping cough.
Whooping.
Yeah, but I would say the whooping cough. But it's whooping
cough.
Whooping cough. I hope it is anyway, because otherwise I'll sound stupid. I think he still is me.
So how'd you spell it?
WH open.
All right. So, oh no.
WHOPPING.
Okay, stay quiet now a minute.
I will go to dirty go on me again, like.
Dude, talk there and fuck it up, and then I won't be able to ask you the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, and I'll make sure to stay quiet while you talk to the doctor so you have your space. And then after you're done, we can jump back in with any questions you have.
What's your nickname?
Good question. I don't actually have a personal nickname unless you give me one.
Okay, shut up. So what year did the Toyota Avensis come out in Ireland?
The Toyota Avensis was launched in Europe, including Ireland, in January 1998, with initial production starting in October.
Okay. What's the name of the cough that sounds like whooping, whooping?
I think you might be talking about a cowbell. Sometimes people describe that whooping or whoop whoop sound as a cowbell, especially in certain songs.
Okay.
And beats.
Shut up. What? Trying to be nice, no problem. What's the name of the cough that people can contract? Is it whooping cough or whooping cough, or is it hallucin cough?
Yeah, it's called whooping cough. The medical name for it is pertussis, but everyone usually calls it whooping cough because of the distinct sound you get when you breathe after coughing. So yeah, that's the one.
Delighted, boy.
Ghani knows, delighted you said that.
Becoming a doctor.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty serious, especially for young kids and older adults. So yeah, definitely.
Go fuck yourself.
People want to
I know.
busted up the microphone.
Well, but you know what else I did, right?
You phone him, you did.
I did. So do you remember I was talking about that toilet, yeah? With the no hand wash. We're back there in a minute, yeah?
Go fuck yourself.
But so don't take a drink off that a minute. Fuck's sake. But so yeah, I was on about that toilet that didn't have any hand wash and never does, right? So I was in Arthur's Key Toilets. I love it in there, but it's only 50 cents. You should go in, it's very good. But
why do you have to go and pay for this, actually? Like,
I don't know.
Anybody else for a piss, like?
I think it's because it's so public and anyone from the whole town can go in there.
Maybe so.
Do you know, you can just, there's a sign in there and it says, no smoking or drinking in the toilet.
Drinking. Why are you going to go into the toilet?
I know. I put up a Snapchat of it the other day. I was like, oh, fuck's sake, why not? This country's gone to the dogs. But another time I put up, months ago, I put up a picture of it and, no smoking or drinking in toilets, and I put up a picture of it and I says, oh, fuck's sake, I had all the boys on the way and everything. 60 inside her. But I was in there and I went, I was washing my hands, right? And as I was washing my hands, I could hear one of the cubicles opening up, right? And I acted like I was on fucking The Office or something.
Yeah.
Do you ever see in The Office when they look at the camera?
Yeah.
Or some films like that, or programs like that.
Be more on
like TV shows, or sitcoms or whatever. Like
Fresh Prince to do it a lot.
Yeah, something will happen and they'll just look at the camera as if to say, can you believe I should just look at my camera instead of looking at you? But I was there and I was after washing my hands. I was at the hand dryer actually. So the hand dryer is like the sink is on the right hand side of the hand dryer when you're standing facing it. And I heard the cubicle opening and I looked and a fella just walked out of the cubicle and walked out the door. Just didn't wash his hands on it, right?
Yeah.
But even if, like some people say, like,
pissed all over his hands and just.
I hope he did. No, please God. But a lot of people will say, like, "Wash, I'm clean. I didn't touch anything. I only touched myself. I would have touched myself." But
in the morning,
I was thinking like you'd have to go into the cubicle and lock the door and touch the flush, everything, all germs everywhere, right? So when he did that and he walked out the door, right, I was drying my hands and I I was here drying my hands like this, and I just looked into the mirror.
Yeah.
I looked. There was no one there. I just looked on my own, looked into the mirror, and went.
Yeah.
I looked back again. I just made a face into the mirror at myself, as if to say, "Do you see that?" And you wash his hands. Nobody else in the fucking toilet. Like, does everyone do that or what? Like,
I don't do it
like that
anymore.
face that Borat made, or that Borat, wasn't it? Yeah. I love you, Billy.
No, yeah, when he goes, what does he do? He does something, he pretends he's kissing someone, and he goes,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but when Borat is sitting down, remember he's sitting on his jocks watching the telly. I think
Borat.
it's
Borat.
I think it's
That
after.
video.
Yeah. I think it's after when he met Pamela Anderson, or when
Yeah.
he couldn't meet her, or something like that.
There's like a little flag like that.
Like what? A little America one.
Yeah. Liam flag.
Yeah. I go to America. But yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I feel like we keep getting taken off the subject. We do about not having favorite things. So I talked about it on the podcast before. But if someone was able, someone was able to say to you like, what's your favorite car? What's your favorite destination to go?
Favorite car still is a Honda Civic S.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know there's a billion cars better than them, but that's just my thing. Like, you know,
Yeah,
what I mean? I'd love another one of them.
But it's a realistic thing, like.
Yeah,
And would you love another EK or would you like an EG?
An EK.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind an EG though either.
Yeah.
They're
I think if I had my choice now, I'd go for an EG6.
I'd go for an EG. EG6, EG9. No, I'd go for the EG6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Then
look.
again,
Yeah, they're unreal.
EG6 would be a bit rarer, wouldn't it? Or 9, I mean.
9.
But yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong now as well. But yeah, I don't really have a favourite.
I'm on your mate telling me his one.
I doubt it. He won't listen anyway. He tells me he hasn't got time either.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, fucking. Jeez, we're flying it anyway. We on this second record now before we had to cut, like, we've an hour done, like.
Right. I'm gonna have to go now because I'm busting go for the number 1.
Yeah. Don't be so vulgar. There's kids in people's houses listening to this. Number 1. Children go around, number 1, number 1. But yeah,
What's
so
that, the Natty Professor, what's he singing?
Hercules. He's clapping. Hercules. I don't even know why he's saying that.
He's very good, isn't he, Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. When he's what?
People.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When he's pretending to be a woman on his stand up and stuff.
The
When
film,
he's
that was not the film, was the 2 stand-ups.
Raw and Delirious. Yeah.
Man.
yeah, Raw
When
is
he's
very
turning off
good.
the Italians, man.
Yeah.
Man. And nobody has it down to a T.
Yeah, but when he's saying like about like you'll be driving home later and your woman is in the passenger seat, but the faces that he makes, they're not a woman face. Oh man, very good.
Darling, I want to make love to you.
Yeah,
And the face.
yeah. Darling, I want to make love to you. And he's broken him. But anyway, yeah. Look, I don't know. We did a lot of fucking acting the bollocks and laughing on the episode, so who knows
Yeah.
what it's going to sound like. But hopefully it sounds good and hopefully it's enjoyable, and we might get you back for episode 2. Well,
Hopefully.
your episode 2.
Yeah.
Are you not shy anymore now?
Not as what? Yeah. Not as much as I was at the start. At the start I was fidgety and all, but I'm kind of all right now, like, you know what I mean?
But yeah, fucking. He was asking like, can I stand outside the door and can you just put the microphone out to me? Picture that, not on the camera at all.
Yeah.
We're joining the studio here, boy, and I'm just
Lying
on my own.
down out there.
Lying on the ground with your like. Anyway, I'm talking shit. So yeah, we'll have you anything to plug?
Huh?
Any dates or anything? It's not like you performing anywhere.
I'm doing backflips out there in about an hour.
No, I've trying fizzy shows up for the boat and
I
things.
show myself in Ambrose Holohan.
But no, that's what they always ask on when they have when podcasts will have a comedian or anything on. They'll be like, "Have you anything to plug?" And they're like, "Oh, well, I'm coming to the Olympia now this time, whatever." So I asked Doge the same thing when he was on.
No, I'm
"Anything
going
to
to
plug?"
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
No, I'm going cooking a dinner now today. I don't know what to cook.
Cook money or pastas, is it?
Maybe I might cook.
Biscotti.
I might cook too many chips.
Yeah. Oh man, nah. And then they get all dry and no,
No,
they're not for me. McDonald's chips, no, are not too bad.
just wet them. McDonald's chips didn't come out of a printer or something.
Come out of the fax machine.
Like, email me on a few chips. Yeah.
We were sitting on there with your mini
Yeah.
car. What were we talking about the other day? SMS messages now.
Oh yeah.
Smith me.
Du-du.
Yeah. And
But,
they got our cell phones now.
Yeah, so we're going to go and fuck ourselves anyway.
Combined.
So we're going to go and fuck ourselves, and we will see you. Well, I'll see you next week. He might not. And But yeah, go follow the socials. I should have probably said it at the start. All the socials: Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. WhatsApp, YouTube, everything anyway, all the socials that you can find at Walshunit, and then on TikTok.
And his name is David, then, like.
And on TikTok, then it's at Walshunit41.
At David.
So if you can go and follow that, that would be great. So now I'm going to press the outro button, and we need to shut up while the outro plays, and then I'm going to press stop record.
See you later.
So if he doesn't see you through the week, he'll see you through the window. That's what he obviously be telling me anyway. I don't know. But yeah, so see you in a while. Follow all the socials, and remember, have a good. This is a social experiment to see do you actually turn it off when the outro has gone off, or do you turn it off afterwards? Anyway, see you in a while. Good luck.
Adios.
See you in a while. Go on, Limerick.